Welcome to the My Creative Days podcast, where we will talk about all things DIY, home decor, decorating tips, and creating a beautiful home on a budget. I am hoping our time together will spark a creative idea, help you plan your next DIY, or inspire you to finally tackle that project you keep putting off. Grab your favorite cup of motivation and let's chat. Hello, and welcome back to the podcast. Today, I'm going to talk about laundry. Actually, and I think I've talked about it here on the podcast before, but I like to clean and I like to organize. I've done that since I got my own bedroom growing up. It's just something, I think, to be honest, it's something that I can control. And so if I'm ever stressed out or worried about something, I start cleaning like a mad lady. That is one thing, because I can't control what's going on, or I'm stressed out about something or worried about something. Cleaning I can control. It's the one thing that I just go to when I'm stressed or worried about something. And so I like to clean. I like to organize. And laundry is one of those chores I don't mind doing. And the reason why I don't think I mind doing it is because it's one of those chores where you can kind of set it and forget it. Meaning I feel like you can do more things. You're doing that chore, right? Like the washing machine or the dryer is going, and you're able to do other things and get other things done. Anything like that, it's kind of like the dishwasher. You've got the dishwasher running, and then you can go clean the kitchen or you can go do something else. Those are my kind of things. When I can get multiple things done at once, that is just my personality. I love that. And laundry is just one of those chores that I don't mind. It's even the folding the laundry and all of that. I don't mind it. And I think it's because, I'm going to talk about 5 ways today to simplify your laundry routine. And I think this has really helped me over the years. And we have 2 kids, 2 teenagers now. Matt does help with the laundry, but it's just one of those chores that it doesn't need to be so hard or so dreaded. And you definitely can do a few things to just make it easier and just make it more part of your schedule, just part of the routine, that it just doesn't become so overwhelming. Number 1, try and do 1 load of laundry a day. Now, I know this is going to be different for everybody depending on what stage of life you're in. If you don't have kids in the home, this may look totally different. Like, I cannot imagine my mom doing 1 load of laundry a day. But honestly, I feel like she's always doing laundry, and it's just her and my dad. So what is she washing? But here, side note, my mom, she is the reason that I do a lot of things that I do. When you hear that, oh, you turn into your mom, or you start sounding like your parents, or you're, saying things to your kids like, shut the refrigerator door, nothing's changed in there. Stop just standing with the refrigerator door open. Or when the air conditioning's on or the heat's on, shut the doors. Like, don't. Yeah, I do that. Okay. My parents used to yell that to me all the time. And my mom, with her laundry routine, this is not me, but she legitimately will not run the dryer so she can save on electricity and stuff. I mean, that is the sole reason. She is so funny. And I'm like, Mom, can I just make this easier for you? And so during the summer, she hangs all her clothes outside. And I love that, right? Like, there's nothing better than clean sheets and then hanging them outside to dry. That's more of a chore, though, for me. Like, it just, I see maybe when we're retired and I just have more time, maybe doing that more often. But my mom, like during the winter, then everything is just hung down in the basement, like in her laundry room, because she does not want to run the dryer. So my mom seems to do a lot of laundry, and she loves having clean sheets. So she's always washing bedding and all the things. But so the 1 load of laundry a day might not be feasible to you, but whatever it is. So if it's, every other day, but for us, oh my goodness, if I didn't throw in a load of laundry a day, I would be struggling like by the end of day 3 or something. It's just something that I can, again, kind of like I said, set it and forget it. Start it in the morning, flip it over, at lunchtime, and then, then fold it at night. I do work from home, but I am not doing, house chores all day long. I'm working. And so, within like the breaks or, like I said, lunchtime, switch it over. And then at night, when I kind of shut things down, then I can fold it and put it away. But if you can do one load a day, it just makes it so much easier. And one of the things I say to my kids, so one thing that we will not put our kids' clothes away. So if I'm folding a load of laundry, I fold it all, put it in piles, and then it all goes to the bedrooms. We are not putting their clothes away. When they were old enough to put their own clothes away, they have been doing that. That's like, we've never had chores. That is just part of living here, like having your bedroom, having your clothes. We've never called anything in our house chores. It's just part of living here. When you get old enough to start, doing more and more things, then you have a little bit more, it's not even responsibility, but it's just part of living, in a house and, in a family. Like, these are some things that you can do, and you're not getting paid to do them in our house. This is just part of living. And this is just some of the things you have to do to get things done. And so like when I'm doing one load a day, it's like for the kids, put your clothes away, right? So they can sit on their beds forever. But put the clothes away. Don't wait till I have 3 days of laundry sitting on your bed, because then it's a bigger chore. It's kind of like the same with starting the laundry or doing the laundry. Don't wait till you have 5 days of laundry and then think you have to spend 8 hours on a Saturday to get it all done. Try and do it in smaller chunks, and it just makes it so much easier. With that being said, our kids are old enough now too. So, especially Landon, he goes through laundry a lot more than Gabrielle does, but there will be times when he needs either like work clothes or workout clothes, or like he's going to play basketball or something and he needs a certain, whatever it is, a shirt or whatever, he will come down, and our kids know how to do the laundry and flip it over. So, and I say that because I think it's super important as your kids become a certain age. And this leads into my next one. Everyone should chip in, right? So like I said, in our house, when you were old enough to load the dishwasher or take the dishes out, and I mean old enough as in, we can do this in preschool, right? Like, there are some things that these kids can do very young. And so and in the beginning, you make it fun, and it's it's not work. And as they become teenagers, they complain, but it's still something they need to get done. And but everyone should chip in. So if I need somebody to start some laundry or switch over the laundry or bring the laundry up or fold a load of laundry, have everybody be a part of it. And like I said, even when your kids are little. So when our kids were, big enough, I would have them come down and they could throw the clothes in the dryer or throw the clothes in the washer, or put them all in the hamper, or help me, find the matches to the socks, like just make those things kind of fun. But yet they're learning that we're all going to pitch in. This is part of something we need to do. So, you can also do it too, where it's like, maybe you need to, in your family, it works best to assign it. So somebody starts a load every day. The next person switches it over every day, and then the third person brings it up every day, and the fourth person folds it, whatever it is. If that works better for you, to just kind of get in a system of getting it done every day or every other day, whatever it looks like for your family. And if you've got younger kids, prepare them for their assigned day or for their, or for their laundry duties for the week, whatever it is. Sometimes when we just throw it on the kids, like, and I still do this now, but I feel like our kids are old enough, but I'll be like, Landon, can you, switch over the laundry before you go to work or before you're going to practice or whatever it is. Mom, I'm walking out the door. Like, so sometimes, if you can give them a little bit of leeway, it works better in our household. It just works better with our kids. If I just let them know, hey, before you go to work today, or before you go to, you go to coach today, the laundry needs to be done or switched over or folded or, put your laundry away, whatever it is. Just give them a little bit of leeway, and that usually helps. Supplies, make sure that your supplies are handy. There is nothing worse than doing chores and not having the right supplies. And that goes with anything, like a DIY project, cleaning your house, and you have to run from one room to the next to get the right cleaner or whatever. If you can just have them all there and handy, it just makes it easier. So all your stain fighters, your detergent, if you use dryer balls, fabric softener, bleach, starch, whatever it is, get it all in the one area that is right next to your washing machine, and just to make it easier. And then multiple hampers. So this is something we do. Instead of having some of the older houses, and we've done some flip houses that had the laundry chute, and my mom actually has one, which is cool. And I don't even know, you guys will have to tell me, in newer homes, do they have those anymore, or are those just gone? It'd be nice to not have hampers taking up space in our rooms, but it's not like it's a ton of space, but when you have smaller rooms, it kind of takes up a lot of space. But we have hampers in every single bedroom. I know some people that don't do it that way. They like to have one, one basket or one hamper or whatever it is in the bathroom, or, in the laundry room, wherever that is. But for us, it's worked over the years. I have had one in each bedroom. And then, like I said, now the kids are old enough, so when their hamper gets full, and like I said, Landon needs something for coaching or whatever, he can see that it's full, that he needs to start his own laundry. He needs to go and do that. Number one, it keeps everything separated, but yet number two, for me, it doesn't get so overwhelming so fast. Because if I just had one, basket or one universal, it would be that would just be overwhelming, especially for us when we're going through so much laundry. But that may work for somebody else, that maybe it's just a couple of people in the house, or you just don't go through that much laundry. Now, this one, I would love to hear from you guys. So you can always email me, Lindsay@mycreativedays.com. You can leave me a voice message, but this I might get a little bit of, I would just like to hear how you do it. You guys, I don't separate everything when I'm doing the laundry. Number one, I don't have the time to, I'm not going to do a load of laundry with 2 towels and then another one with 2 pairs of jeans. And the Idols don't really wear jeans much. So we don't have that. But I know a lot of people will separate their denim and then separate. Now, I will do towels are separate than the clothes, but I am not, I'm not separating out all the things. And that just makes my laundry routine so much better. Try and put some things together. Now, when I'm doing, if it's a laundry bedding day, I do all the bedding together, right? Just because number one, and the main reason I do that is just so I can keep them all separate. I know, okay, this whole load goes into Landon's room. This whole load goes into Gabby's room, or, and then I can just put the beds together easily. But I am not somebody that is combing through, and I know this will be different depending on what you have to wear. Especially if you have a career, or you're working outside of the home and you have to wear certain clothes or certain things that need to be dry cleaned or need to be on a certain wash cycle. I know this is going to be different. I'm just talking about your everyday kind of clothes or your everyday kind of laundry. I don't separate a lot of things out. So, and that really simplifies my laundry routine. Now, Landon needed he got a couple of red shirts and stuff for Christmas. And so the first few times that I washed those, I did not put them in with anything else because I didn't want pink laundry, right? So I made sure to do those a couple of times on their own. But it's pretty much around here. It's towels I'll do on their own. And then laundry I do on its own. Bedding I will do, separate. But other than that, everything goes together. Now, you may, maybe you've got work clothes or farm clothes. And when we have flip houses, or I should basically just say flip houses, but we wear work clothes, right? So I'll have painted on clothes, or it'll be part of the cleaning stage, and we will come home dirty and gross. I will do a load of those clothes on their own. And, if you live on a farm, or maybe you've got, a mechanic in your house or something where there's really the clothes get really dirty and stuff, those I would definitely separate out. But other than that, I would love to hear from you guys. Are you separators? So are you separating everything out? Do you do all the whites and all the denim and all the colored clothes and all the, I'm just trying to think of, undergarments are separate, or, towels. I want to hear from you guys. Tell me how you guys do it. I have never had a problem. I'm knocking on wood. Oh, and the dog's going to bark. I just knocked on my desk. Knock on wood. I have not, it's worked fine for me. So, but I would love to hear from you guys if you're huge separators, because it just is going to draw out my process a lot longer. And like I said, the laundry that we are normally using every day, it's workout clothes for everybody, sweatpants, you know what I mean? There's some school clothes, uniform clothes, and then, some jeans Matt will wear to work. But anyway, I need to hear from you guys. I want to know how you do that with separating your laundry. But these 5 things, they just really simplify my laundry routine, and they just help get it done and just not make it so overwhelming. So it's not one of those chores where I'm like, oh my gosh, like dusting. Can we just talk about dusting? What is it about dusting? And I'm like, oh, I just don't want to do it. Like I'll clean the floors. I will clean like the kitchen. I don't love to do the bathrooms. But like dusting, I'm just like, and I think what it is that I wait till the end. Like I'll do all the cleaning in the house, and then it's like, I have to go dust now. And it's like, literally, it's nothing hard. I don't know why that is a dreaded task for me, but laundry isn't. So, this is just some things that have made it super, super easy for me. I will leave a link. I did write a blog post about this, that goes into it more detail. I'll leave the link in the show notes, but I want to hear from you. How much do you separate in your laundry? That's like the big question from this podcast. Reach out to me, Lindsay@mycreativedays.com. Send me a voicemail. I want to hear from you. Until next time, have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. I'm grateful that you tune in every week and that you share the show with your family and friends. I love having creative chit chats with you, and my hope is that this podcast will inspire you to try a new project, start a DIY that you've been putting off, and decorate your home exactly how you want it. There are a few ways you can help us with the podcast. Follow the podcast so you don't miss an episode. And if you could take a few minutes to leave the podcast a review, that would help us so, so much. Again, thank you for being here, and I look forward to our chat next week. Bye-bye.